Sunday, 24th, 25th of October 2020. Piotr here, this is Light Forex Global YouTube channel, and it's a weekend with crypto. Bitcoin breaking through 12,000. Ether got back above 400, but short term, medium term, the chart of the Bitcoin looks for me much more bullish, as we previously discussed it. Are we going to see 14 or maybe 16 and 17,000? Well, without a further delay, let's jump straight and see what we have when it comes to the charts. Okay, so as we are approaching end of the month, let's start with the monthly chart when it comes to the Bitcoin, right? We discussed this breakout through the falling trend line already quite a few times, right? Monthly red, all right. And we continue the move to the upside. What is important that for now we took out the whole previous quarter high right here, and we going straight higher. Now, of course, it's more than a week to the end of the month, so plenty of things may happen. But if we are going to hold the break here, right? If we are going to hold that break, much higher levels come into play, as discussed previously. So let's switch lower. Let's switch to the weekly chart to just summarize what we discussed previously. It was this latest weakness. Whoops, what is going on? That's the latest weakness we discussed quite a few times, right? Been retested, and as long as we are above these levels, well, we made our measure, right? And we have something closer to 17,000. Going back to the monthly chart, it's gonna be close to these levels over here. Sorry. It's gonna be close to this upper shadow over here, 17,200, right? Well, cannot that rule it out. Short term, it's much more important, because also here lately, right, we moved higher after some kind of the consolidation in between 10,000 and 12,000. I'm talking about this consolidation, right? With the break through 12,500, some guys maybe were looking for head and shoulder here, right? So right now, with the break through that level, that's our first demand on the daily. So we've seen the break, right, through 11,900, 12,000, and we haven't seen retest. So, well, I'm quite would like to see if we are going to retest 12,000, 11,800, because that would be buying opportunity. But depends from where we are going to see the pullback, right? That's gonna be quite important, because as we make the measure of this consolidation, it was 2,000, break above 12, it's opening 14,000, right? So if we are going to hit 14,000 first, like this, and then we are going to see the pullback, right? We might go straight towards 16,000, 17,000, all right? If we are going, on the other hand, if we are going to see pullback like this, all right? So then 14,000, then probably another pullback at something like this, slower move to the upside. The funny thing is that the JP Morgan switch 180 degrees, saying that Bitcoin got the chance to rise 2x or 3x near term. Well, I would be very careful when those guys are saying something like this. Anyway, it could be why I show you two different possibilities, because from the weekly chart perspective, it might be very slow move based on the channel, rising channel. And you know, I would prefer, to be honest with you, that we are rising slowly, very slowly, right? So in that case, the pullback might be from 14,000, so the second option, right? And then we might try to reach 16, 17 with this type of the price action, all right? So hopefully that's more or less clear for you when it comes to the Bitcoin. Bullish above 10,000 right now, bullish above 12,000, 11,800, but even with the breakdown below, I'm still bullish as long as we are above 10,000, 9,800 when it comes to the daily weekly close. Now let's discuss Ether, because here it's a little bit different story. As I mentioned, the Bitcoin chart looks more bullish to me than Ether. We do have unfinished business around 425, 450, right? We do have unfinished business. So that might be the first wall. If we are going to go through that levels, all right, 444, we opening 500, 520 almost immediately. Where based on the weekly chart we do have any kind of the support. Well, levels close to 300, discussed it quite a few times, right? So not much to update, being retested, trying to go higher, wall of supply around 444. If we are going to break through and close above, 520 could be the next target, and then there you go, closer to 580, 600. That's how I see Bitcoin and Ether. And the last one is to try to prove what we were discussing. It's a little bit more bullish when it comes to the BTC, especially with the move back below 0.035, 0.032 and a half. So in that case, we might see. Oops, sorry. Market is retesting the breakout candle. In that case, we are talking about the levels close to 0.025. So guys, be very careful. Don't be trapped. End of the month is coming. The main question, if the from higher time frame perspective is a bullish breakout, or still we may face the fake towards the end of the month. Well, we will see. With that being said, wish you great rest of the weekend. See you around. Take care. Goodbye.